Previously.
We also think it's a good idea to ban her from digital devices.
If you do this, I'll have nothing.
I'm Tyler, by the way.
Indiana.
Cool, yeah, I live just next door. I can walk you home if you like.
I've had to keep my whereabouts a secret. I'm on the run.
So I was just reading about this job opportunity. It's kind of perfect. It's based in Brisbane.
If you find the job appealing, I think you should apply.
What's this?
A job.
In Queensland? You're not seriously thinking of applying, are you?
They've already offered it to me. And I'm thinking of taking it.
Everybody needs good neighbors with a little understanding. You can find the perfect blend. Neighbors should be there for one another. That's when good neighbors become good friends.
Are we opening presents out here?
You don't mind? I just couldn't stop picturing your dad dressed up as Santa around the tree handing out presents.
Yeah, I don't think I could handle it either.
We'll do it next year. It's just this year it's just been a bit... Anyway, look, Bailey and Mason have called, and your grandmother, and they all send their love.
And I hope you know that most of these presents are for Bubs in there.
Really? Is Josh gonna come over and help you open them all?
We didn't really talk about that.
Well, isn't it nice having Piper home for Christmas?
I hope you don't miss the snow too much.
Oh, I don't miss spending 5 minutes dressing and undressing every time I want to enter and exit a building. So what's Daniel up to today? He's working with Paul. I don't know if I'll get to see him.
That's lame.
On many levels.
Where's your daughter?
Paige?
Yes.
She's spending the day with Lauren. It's her first Christmas alone, so... Actually, I've got to drop Paige's Christmas present off quickly. Do you want to come? Thought you'd be over there already. Oh, no, Dad, you go.
Talky, but true.
Oh, it's just been such a tough year. But I'm so grateful that we have this little baby and each other to get us through.
Are things still weird between you and Amber because you freaked out with Matilda?
No, it's not that. Amber's been offered a job in Brisbane. Her and Matilda might be leaving. What? She can't just move state.
Does that mean you'll be going there too?
Didn't ask me to.
Here's one. What's the name of Santa's dog?
Rex.
No, Santa Paws. Santa Paws.
Hello.
Santa... Oh, hi.
Hey, Merry Christmas, mate.
Merry Christmas.
What are you doing here?
I heard Jimmy got one of these bad boys, so I thought we could race him.
Oh, well, they've gone to Amy's auntie's.
That's yeah, this morning.
It was a late one.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, and Indiana told me that you took her to the Christmas lights in the city.
And then we ended up at dim sum.
Oh, how generous of you.
That's me.
It is.
I actually came over to see if you wanted to go for a swim at my place.
Oh, great. Burn off last night's feast.
I thought you were meant to go to Frankston or something.
Nah, Mum's gone to Bali with a new boyfriend.
Then you can stay here with Gran. Yeah, we'll be fine, just the two of us.
Ah, right, yeah, no worries.
I'll go grab my bathers.
Cheeky.
Josh told me about Brisbane.
I just wanted to wait until after Christmas.
Well, it's a lot to deal with. He needed to talk about it.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, have you given any thought to Josh in all of this?
Of course I have.
You're talking about taking away his child.
This is to give Matilda a better life.
Okay, a father has a right to see his children.
Yes, I know.
And think of all the things he's going to miss out on.
Brad, I'm not doing this lightly.
Not doing what?
You need a bigger pool for the sharks and the minnows.
I think it was fine.
Are we the only ones home?
Yeah. And everyone will be gone for ages.
You're all alone on Christmas and not even a girlfriend to claim you. Paige has lost his migraine, I guess. Don't worry, Sheila spills the beans about everyone around here, not just you.
Yeah, well, that Paige thing is history. I'm ready to move on.
Okay.
And I could think of a perfect way to start.
Maybe. I haven't quite made up my mind.
But how could you resist?
Tyler! Oh, so glad you're here. Okay, it's official. My family's just 1 tent short of a full-blown circus.
You're moving?
This wasn't supposed to be a secret. I just wanted to wait until after Christmas to tell everyone.
I'll leave you guys to talk about it.
I'll walk you out.
Surely you don't support this either. Is there any chance you can talk her out of it?
I'm not sure. See what I can do.
Thank you.
This is way, way, way too soon. I mean, have you given it any thought?
Yes, of course I have. I've thought about it a lot. Gramps knew. He encouraged me.
Dad was a part of this.
He thought I was selling myself short, and so he told me just to go for it.
Well, yes, but leaving all the support you have here with me and Paige and Josh and the Willises.
Mum, I'll be supported in Brisbane. Half our family live there. And this job is perfect. I'll be part of the CDH community, and I can even use my photography. Not that that is what this is about. If I took this, I could support Matilda on my own. This would be real stability for us.
And what about Josh?
Well, he's only a flight away.
You've never even lived out of home apart from that stint in Daniel's car.
Which is why I was going to ask Nana if I could live with her and Bailey.
All right, well, what about uni? You've only just gone back.
Oh, I can study in Brisbane. Mum, the reason you go to uni is so that you can get a dream job like this.
Okay. Okay, you've thought about the practicalities, but emotionally, how are you going to cope? Working full-time with a young baby is very stressful.
Yeah. But I don't think it would be any more stressful than living here with Brad, constantly coming and going.
That's over.
Mum, he lives in the same street. I see the way you two look at each other. It's not over.
Yeah, it really is.
This has been such a tough year for both of us. And I know that you want a fresh start just as much as I do. I think that would be easier for you if I wasn't here. That way you don't have to worry if things with Brad are affecting me.
You know, we're really gonna miss you.
Yeah. I miss you guys too. But I think that this is the best thing for me and Matilda. Please support me.
So apparently it's not enough that my parents are splitting up, because now my brother's baby might be moving away. You know, it's, my family is totally disintegrating.
That's awful.
Yeah, I know what that feels like. Maybe you should go for a really, really long walk. It helps clear the head.
Yeah, or it'll make everything just go round and round in a big angsty spiral.
Or how about you take my remote control car? It's fully charged.
Can I just hang out here? You know, talking's good. Since I got banned from my vlog, I'm kind of just feeling disconnected from people.
You should try the pen and paper route. You do an awesome zine.
Are they still a thing? I mean, I'm all for old school, but...
Well, I picked up some this week. Do you want to check them out?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Great.
Lauren's the one to handle this. Amber will listen to her.
Maybe.
Hey.
Hey, look, I've come to say I'm sorry, but I don't think Amber's going to change her mind.
Well, this is crazy.
Look, it's actually responsible and it's grown up, and as sad as it is, I can't argue with her.
But she'll be raising a sick baby alone in another state. Doesn't that concern you?
Look, it did, and that's why I rang my mum to see what she'd be willing to offer. And she's more than happy to have Amber and Matilda live with her. As you know, she has her own business, They have a creche in the building, so she wouldn't be paying top dollar for childcare.
You really think this is the best thing for Matilda?
I do.
I cannot believe you are supporting this, mate. You don't have to accept it.
I'm not going to.
Well, Amber's already made up her mind, so I don't think there's anything that any of us can do.
Well, there is. You tell Amber we'll be getting legal advice.
Lawyers. Are they serious?
Brad and Josh are pretty upset.
It might be useful in the long run. At least we know where we stand.
I'm moving interstate, not to another planet.
Custody disputes aren't pretty, but I'll do anything I can to help this go smoothly for you guys.
Can't you just hold off on this for a little while?
I'm not backing down because of threats. I didn't ask for a fight, but if that's what they want... Do you think legal aid will give me a lawyer?
I'll certainly advise you.
Okay, let's just all cool down a bit, hey?
I'm standing up for myself. That's not going to change.
I've got a really bad feeling about this. Do you think it's going to get in the way of her starting her job?
Oh, I hadn't even thought about that. Now's probably not the best time to mention it. She's too fired up.
Doug, call me back, please, mate. Something we got to talk about.
These are so cool. See? You don't have to be all cyberspace to get your stuff out there.
Yeah. No, I love the artwork on this one. It's cool.
Keep it. Let it be your inspiration.
Thank you. All right, you're going to get an extra special mention in the first hard copy of Pipe Up, which I might go and get started on now.
Great idea.
Thank you.
for it.
Bye.
Bye. Are you leaving?
Yeah. Pretty soon. Great Ocean Road by tonight.
You gonna desert me on Christmas?
You look out for Piper, don't you? That's why she came here this afternoon.
Yeah, I guess so.
It's actually pretty sweet.
How sweet exactly?
Real sweet.
Are you sure you left your glasses here?
I thought I did, but no, I'm not too sure at all.
Right, okay. Well, let's lock up and get these keys back to Lauren, shall we?
Well, let's sit down a bit, make the most of the peace and quiet. Might give you some time to think about the situation with Amber.
I gotta tell you, I didn't really know what to do earlier, but this lawyer idea is starting to make sense. I mean, a good dad fights for his kid, right?
There are other ways of fighting. Winning like this might cause more pain than it's worth.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm worried about. So what do I do?
What are you guys doing here?
Lou!
When did you get back?
I'll explain all that later. But right now, you two need to have a good chat.
In private.
So the whole I've lost my glasses thing was a setup, was it?
It was.
Whatever you decide to do is up to you. Just make sure you hear each other out before making any decisions, okay?
I never thought I'd get the job. That's why I didn't tell you that I applied.
I just need to know, is this about getting Matilda away from me?
Josh, you know it's not.
Pretty convenient timing, though, have to admit.
Look, I know things have been difficult for you recently, but you're not a terrible dad. This has absolutely nothing to do with getting you away from Matilda.
Maybe it should.
You don't mean that.
I just feel no bond with her. And I'm starting to wonder if it'll ever happen.
Maybe you need to go talk to someone about this. A counsellor.
Oh, no, I don't think it's that drastic. I just think that I need to give it more time. And then maybe it'll come.
Yeah, it will. Look, I know me moving right now isn't ideal, but I might never get this opportunity again.
I'd hate to be the guy that holds you back.
Brisbane's only a 2-hour flight.
Yeah, I guess I could come up some weekends or something.
Yeah. Whenever you want. And since we're going to be living in Queensland, Matilda is going to need her swimming brought up to scratch.
This is true.
Josh, if we're committed to this, we can make it work.
You'll help me stay part of her life, won't you?
Yes. If that's what you want.
Of course, that's what I want.
Ready, love?
Sure am. Thanks for giving me a lift to the bus stop.
No worries.
You guys have looked after me so well. Totally above and beyond.
Oh, nonsense.
Well, apart from home, I couldn't think of a better place to spend Christmas.
Well, actually, I've been doing Airbnb my whole life, except my guests were my family and I never got paid.
Hang on, you moved in here with me.
Oh, don't spoil a good story with details. Anyway, now I have the system all worked out.
Yeah, so with me and Amy staying on in this little sideline operation, no more mortgage freakouts?
I promise.
And when your name's on the deed, you can do whatever you like with the place. A new coat of paint, anything.
Well, maybe not anything.
I was thinking of a huge chandelier and maybe some shelves in the lounge room.
There's plenty of shelves.
For my gnomes.
You sure this is what you want?
Yeah, it's a great opportunity for Amber, and Matilda's going to get all the cash she needs.
As long as you think it's the right decision for you.
I do.
Consensus, it's a Christmas miracle.
Yeah, well, we'll have to focus on the logistics. Get you up there as much as possible. Make the best of it.
I'm going home.
What do you mean, Dad?
We spoke to Pam while you were at the Turners. I forgot to mention it to you. She's booked a ticket for him to fly home tonight.
You missing Mum?
You take me to the airport?
Of course, mate. We can have a good chat.
Oh, well, thanks for coming, Paul.
Yeah, thanks for all your help.
I think I've been more of a hindrance.
No, it's not true.
It'll be worse next time. I might not remember who you all are.
Oh, come on, don't say that.
Say what I want. It's the truth, anyway.
Well, I'm just really glad we had this visit.
I'm gonna miss you, Pop.
No.
Hey. Is Paige around?
Yeah. Yeah, well, me and the girls were just about to go down to Matt's memorial.
It's just Dad's leaving soon, and I thought she might want to come and see him off, but it's fine.
Oh. Well, we don't have to go right away. I'll go grab her.
Lauren, I'm sorry I lost my head before.
Yeah, the prospect of legal proceedings was pretty upsetting.
Look, the last thing I'd want to do is upset you. It must be a hard day, and I'm sorry if I made it harder. It's just I missed out on so much with Ned. When Beth got custody, I didn't think it would affect my relationship with him as much as it did. Now we're basically estranged, and I don't want that for Josh.
Things were different with you and Beth. It was acrimonious. Amber and Josh are friends. He's supportive of the move. Everyone's going to be fine.
And what about you?
I'm fine.
I just wish there was something I could do to help you.
I'm fine. Forget Paige.
Oh, g'day. Hey, shouldn't I buy you a present? You're the one who's leaving.
Well, it's not from me. I found it on your front doorstep.
Oh.
Suppose this is goodbye. Again.
Got time for a wet one before you go?
For you, my friend, always.
Right there. Cheers, mate. Well, to us, for solving the kids' problems.
What about your own problems?
Well, I've got a few ideas.
You're on the run from dangerous people. Your family's worried sick. I'd say start working on it.
Good point, well made. Promise I will. And thanks for not telling Trace and Brad I'm here.
Why's Pam taking so long?
What's that?
Oh, She said she'd get me a glass for my drink.
Yeah, Dougie, and Pam's in Darwin. Well, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Yeah. Well, are you going to open this present or what?
Yeah. Well, definitely for me. Oh, there we go.
What is it?
Oh, it's not very interesting.
Unmissable drama.
We are talking a major drug cartel with tentacles reaching right across the world. I know how to get rid of these people. I'm going to need your help.
Paul told me something. He told me not to tell you.
They want me to come in for questioning on corruption charges. They know that I pulled strings for you.
Daniel, tell me you didn't.
Belinda, what are you doing here?
I believe you two know each other?
Linda.
Oh.